The U.S. has now decided to ease up on its drinking guidance. The previous guidance was to not consume more than 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages per day, but that got rolled back in favor of just saying drink less for better overall health. Here's what Dr. Mehmet Oz, the administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, had to say.
So alcohol is a social lubricant that brings people together. In the best case scenario, I don't think you should drink alcohol, but it does allow people an excuse to bond and socialize, and there's probably nothing healthier than having a good time with friends in a safe way.
Cody, Ernie, Jaquetta are back. Okay with that? Makes sense?
Lubricant and excuse were the 2 words that just kept ringing in my head.
And a good time with friends.
And a good time with friends. But I don't think you need 3 drinks in order to do that, to have a good time. Now, if you want to be sloppy, if you want to be loose about it, that's another thing. And let's also, I'm a breast cancer survivor, so alcohol and me, we don't always necessarily get along. So I try to make sure I stay away from alcohol because I know it's a poison to my body. I don't want reoccurrences. So I don't know. I question how much we're telling people to, have a good time with your friends, lubricant and all that stuff.
And the concern is that the previous guidance told people at the point at which the risk begins, right? 1 per day for a female, 2 per day for a male. And then at a certain point, you put yourself at risk for some types of cancers, for heart disease. Does it matter that the administration's saying now, no alcohol's good, but go out and have a good time?
I mean, I think that's a good point. I mean, I don't drink. I've never had alcohol. You guys tried to get me drunk last week with the
We gave him 1 cocktail with a bit of champagne, and now I'm a bad influence. But go ahead.
But I think, a lot of my friends, Jaquetta talks about this as well. Alcohol, I can see the fact of the bonding issue in that. And I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. And I think that as long as you have people who are like me, who are kind of watching and making sure that everybody's okay, then it's fine. I think the guidelines easing is fine.
I mean, okay, I'm going to start with the fact that we're going to glance over the obvious that the current administration is saying, hey, get drunk and have a good time. But that being said, I am a firm believer that all things in moderation, including moderation, right? It's okay to go out and have a good time with your friends. You can have a couple drinks if you want to. A Friday night, a Saturday night, a wedding, a celebration, that's great. But if we're encouraging people to just daily, go on a bender, that's less a good time and more a condition that you might need treatment for. So enjoy yourself, but, maybe not a 6-pack on a Wednesday.
I think they're also trying to get to the loneliness epidemic, that trying to bring people together, that weighing the balances of those two elements. Let me ask you about a lawsuit. McDonald's fighting a lawsuit. I ain't even need to say the sandwich yet. The McRib. So there are these 4 people who have now, they're suing McDonald's, this class action lawsuit. They say that the McRib is concealing the truth. McDonald's concealing the truth about it, that it's not any actual meaningful amount of pork rib meat. Who thought that there
I have no idea. I don't know who thought it was actually
pork rib meat.
Yeah.
I think it gives it away when they press the bone shape into the sandwich.
Yes.
I mean, clearly these are not actual ribs.
Absolutely not.
But according to the lawsuit, the rib-shaped patty instead composed of exclusively lower quality pork products such as shoulder, heart, stomach, and tripe. McDonald's told USA Today that it advertises the sandwich as 100% pork and that this lawsuit is making inaccurate claims. Is it a credible lawsuit?
Their advertising is 100% pork. It is, in fact, 100% pork. They're not saying that it's rib meat. They're not saying whatever, particular things. But that being said, I don't think if you put a billboard with every single actual ingredient that's on this thing, they would still sell like hotcakes. The people that like the McRib is like a cult following. They show up in droves and stand in lines to get it. For people that want to sue them, I think they're more opportunistic than they are actually victims of McDonald's.
I've never had a McRib.
I never had a McRib.
I've never had a McRib.
Too.
I think he had one. You had one.
I had one in high school.
You mentioned how he got really sick.
You had one in high school?
I had one in high school and got violently ill. I don't know if I should say that on television, but I
haven't
had one since.
Okay. All right. Let's now go to the Golden Globes. Big show tonight.
Yeah.
Every year I get to the show and I'm thinking, I haven't seen most of these movies. Do you have favorites?
I do.
Okay.
Sinners.
Yes.
One Battle After Another.
Yes.
Those are my 2 top tenders.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my
Contenders.
2 as well. I mean, one's drama and one's comedy, so I think they're both going to have a good night tonight.
Hey, but it's not
Which
really a
one's comedy?
comedy. It's in the comedy and musical category.
Yeah, exactly. So there are 2 categories.
Yeah, One Battle After Another is in the comedy and musical category.
Oh, wow.
And then Sinners is in the drama category.
Yeah.
Favorite?
Interesting.
I'm going to stay out of this one because the only movie that I saw in the last 6 months was Zootopia 2, and it was a masterpiece.
Is that nominated?
I don't know if it is. I haven't paid attention to that.
There is an animated category. I didn't look at it either. I didn't expect that to be your answer. All right, Cody, Ernie, Jaquetta, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it was playoff drama from the very start and down to the wire in the final seconds of an 18-point Bears comeback. Coy Wire has your highlights next in sports.